So we're down 146 on the Dow. VIX back to 23. Let's get to our Bob Pisani. Good morning, Bob.
Good morning, guys. A little bit of up and down. 41.21 was the low print so far, right at the open. That's exactly what happened yesterday, the low print. But it's been a little wobbly here, so we moved back down a little. But still, 41.21. Commodities in play. Oil's at a new high. Take a look at the sectors here. Energy is really leading. Of course, you see crude here up, sitting essentially at new highs. I think that's driving all those energy stocks higher. But tech's still sliding here. Mega caps down about 1%, mostly on the big semis and Apple, Amazon. Energy's sitting there at close to a new high, as you see with the oil up here. Banks doing very well, and a slight increase in the interest rates. Utilities not doing much. Steel's down. That's very interesting. So you think, God, you concerned about inflation? You might as well play commodities, but this has been played out a little bit. I think that's a major problem that we've got. So here's what we are with the markets right now. This is why inflation has become such a big story here. The Fed has been the major driver of the rally, liquidity, and of course around the stimulus as well. The Fed, though, it seems very clear, has been more focused on employment over inflation. I think that's a fair characterization. The market risk right now is that the Fed is wrong about that the Fed is wrong about the timing of rate hikes and the asset and the tapering. And that we're going to be forced to start talking about this, possibly tapering in Jackson Hole. It's not going to be 2 years before a first rate hike. It's going to happen before. That's the market risk right now. So people are trying to figure out portfolio diversification. What should you do? Obviously, inflation, hardcore commodity stocks, for example. Here's the problem with the commodity stock problem, and Jim mentioned this before. If you look at some of the big names there, look at this. They're down today, but these have had huge runs in the last year. U.S. Steel is up 200% in the last year. Freeport-McMoRan, it's up 300% in the last year. This game has been very well played out by the market already, so people who are trying to diversify the portfolio now are a little late to the game here. If you look at some easy ETFs, there's Invesco has a commodity index, a basket of commodity stocks, commodity futures. Look at this. This has been straight up, PDBC, straight up for the last year. This is at a new high today. Again, fully anticipated in commodities as well as the commodity stock area. So if you're thinking of diversifying into, let's play commodities and let's play inflation, this game has been played for a long time already. At the same time, mega cap tech down today, still holding up comparatively well compared to the more speculative tech route that we've been seeing in the last few weeks. And that's because the fundamental guys are really still sticking with mega cap tech because the growth prospects are there. And let's face it, the multiples are not that bad. 25 times forward earnings for Apple is not bad given the growth prospects. So you're not seeing the fundamental guys abandon all the mega cap tech. And they never had anything to do with a lot of the speculative stuff, the Cathie Wood stuff that didn't make any money at all or don't have any immediate prospects of it. So I think that has a chance of holding up fairly well. Finally, guys, I just want to note, we've got an IPO today down here on the floor. And we've got some yelling and screaming. SimilarWeb's going public here. The officials are out on the balcony yelling and screaming. My friend Glenn Carell is right here behind me in post 9 with GTS. They're getting ready. There's some people actually standing outside the post. Some traders ready to get going on this thing. 19 to 21 was the price talk. It's pricing at 22, so above the range. But the bottom line, Carl, is we got an IPO. We got people standing on the floor. Things are slowly getting back to a little more normal.
Shepard Smith here. Thanks for watching CNBC on YouTube.